Barking 2, Northwood 1. Justin, I thought we didn't play to our full potential today, but in the end we won and that's all that matters.
Yeah, as I said at half time, I felt the work rate, the commitment, defensively we didn't look like we was going to concede, was all there, which is a given, that should be there. But I don't think we was playing our normal game. I don't think we was trying to get the ball down and play. It was going too long for me today. And that was very frustrating, and just basic things like second balls, flick-ons and that, we wasn't getting there. So it was frustrating from our aspect, from me and Ad's aspect, watching it. We tried to correct that at half time. I think we managed to get the information on, but it was a little bit more of improvement in the second half. But it was frustrating. And then they've scored against, which, to be fair, I don't think it was the ref gave a free kick on their goalkeeper, and they've got, from the second play, they've got a corner from it, which I didn't think was a free kick, but obviously we've got to deal with the corner. Skipper Abs has held his hands up, his man's beat him. I always appreciate when players hold their hands up to people do hide. So that was very frustrating. And then I think there was 82 minutes, I looked at the clock, we're losing 1-0. We've made a couple of changes. And when we sent Dadson, Ads just told Dadson just go and win the game for us. We've got the equaliser from a good goal from Michael. And then we grabbed the ball and went again. Part of me was, do we take a draw? But to be fair, the boys, they looked like they wanted to go for the win. And then we got the second goal, which was obviously, as you see, the celebrations was superb, and yeah, it's very pleasing. That's going to be a defining moment for me this season. When wherever we finish in April, hopefully it's in a positive position. We'll look back at this day and say that turned it. Because if we would have lost today to a team fall from bottom, no disrespect to them, because I thought they come in with a lot of heart, a lot of commitment, and you could see 4 or 5 of their players got carried off the pitch. So their managers should be proud of it. They probably lost because we had that extra bit of quality to come off the bench. If I'm honest with you, they probably couldn't do that. They couldn't improve the team. We improved it by coming off the bench, and I think that's what's got us the win, to be fair, because Michael's scored 1, set up 1, and Dadson's the other sub who's won the game for us.
As Justin just mentioned, the moment that I thought was key today that actually came from you. When we was at a 1-0, you kept on reminding our players of patience, and clearly you thought that was the key thing to get that second goal and also win the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think what I do is I analyse a lot of things in life, and I'm one, if you put panic into me, it can sometimes take away from what I'm good at, and it can take away from everyone. So the point was, when we scored the first goal, was everyone relaxed. Everyone relaxed, because we did spend the majority of the half in their half. So it was about us taking the next chance we had and not be in a position where we was in a panic mode to take the chance, because that's where you can sometimes fall short. So the message after the first goal was 110%, relax on the ball, still play, be patient, and when the time comes, it comes. I didn't think it was going to be that quick, I'll be honest with you, but it came from us doing something that we didn't do in the first half, working off the second ball. And I think with Dadson hearing all the talk on the side, that's the first thing he thought of. As soon as it went into Mike, he thought, if it breaks down, where's it going next? If it goes there, I'm going to go. And that's where we got the goal from. So it's just about us keeping relaxed in situations. What we don't want to do is get into a state of panic so early. Like, it's only January. So we're looking at it where we're climbing, and if we put panic into it now, it can now affect us for 2 or 3 games. But if we're relaxed and we're calm, it could help us. Do you know what I mean? We could have come away with 1-0. We could have. But the message was, we're still trying to win the game, but we've got to be in control of the game. And it can't be just we're playing table tennis. And to be fair, big man's come on. I just asked him one thing. I said, just go and win me the game. And he went and done so. So yeah, you can have a word with him.
Junior, when you came onto the pitch today, I think we was 1-0 down. What, from watching from the touchlines, for you would be key in your performance to go and win that game, like you did?
Well, even though I have an influence, it's a team game. So the first thing I started doing was gauging the players that are going to help me try and win this game, like the forwards, trying to keep them focused and get on the page that I was in mentally. Yeah.
And obviously, for you, you've been on a goal drought, and now you must be delighted to get that first goal back.
Yeah, it was a great feeling. I saw the ball going into Abs, and I saw it going in, and I knew where he could put it, and I've shouted loud enough. He's put it exactly where I needed it to go. I was already on my way before he actually headed it down. And then I saw the keeper coming outside the foot, and he went bottom corner. I was delighted. The team were elated. The celebrations were great. It was a great feeling. The feeling is amazing. Yeah.
And now, Justin, I don't think we can ignore the next game. A big game against National League side Dagenham and Redbridge in the Essex Senior Cup, which is also going to be massive for our supporters.
Yeah, well, I just want to obviously go back to today's game because obviously I left Michael out and Dudson out of the team, and big players for us who I think they're both our top goal scorers. So people might be on the sideline probably thinking what you're doing, but there was just the response from them and the attitude and in the warm up, and there's no sulking, there's everyone's getting on with it, and they both come on and played their part, and that to me is more important than anything, because some people when you leave them out of the team they think they're bigger than the club and that I should be playing every week, and they leave, and these two boys could have said, look, I think he's top by one over Michael, and they could say, well you left your two best players out in terms of scoring goals, but I just felt that we needed to have a little change up from last week to give people opportunity. Who I felt done, people like Stephen I thought was excellent midweek, and then the two boys have come on and thought, all right, well let's see what you're going to do next game, and that's all I want as a manager. I want a headache, so fair play to them, and like
everyone's
fighting,
everyone's fighting
for shirt. The team, even two players today that weren't in the squad today, and I don't know if you saw one of them, he's run down the touchline to celebrate, and that's what it's about really, and them little details for me are more important than what the 11 are doing on the pitch sometimes, because you can only be as good as your squad. The 11 can't do it on the pitch, and that was proven today, because the 11 that started didn't win us the game. We had to change it. So yeah, so on to Tuesday's game now. We've got Gardner and Redbridge away. It's a big game for the club, but I don't want to disappoint anyone, but to be honest with you, my focus is the league, and that will be it. I'll speak to players today, tomorrow, Monday to see how they feel, if they're recovered, but if anyone is not 100%, they won't play Tuesday, because our bread and butter is the league. And but it's a massive game for us. Everyone's going to want to play, so I'm sure everyone's going to tell us they're fit and they're fine. But look, we'll enjoy the occasion. Listen, we're massive underdogs. We don't stand a chance because they don't have a reserves. They're going to be playing their first team against us. But listen, that's what cups are for, upsets. And with the spirit today, that might give us that extra 10-15% we need to go and beat them. And we're the underdogs, and we're going to enjoy it. And it's a great playing service, great facilities, and it's a good occasion for everyone, including me and Ads, to go and test ourselves against a team that was League 2 last season or the season before. So, yeah.
Right, thanks guys, and well done.